Before we get into the action in today's video, two things. First of all, we went over 200 subscribers on this channel. That is amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching the videos, liking and hitting that subscribe button when you choose. It's awesome, helps the channel grow. Secondly, the music that you're hearing in this and all of my videos is music that I created, produced, recorded. And if you are a streamer or you produce video or projects where you need custom music, reach out. Maybe we can work together. All right, the story of today's video pretty much starts off right here. My first race of the night with Jonimal. I qualified P1. Can't remember what my time was. And I get a good launch. So does Rassen behind me. But as we go into turn one, and I feel like I am well within my rights to my line here, Jonimal goes way up the inside, makes contact, keeps moving toward the outside, trying to wipe me out. And I was having none of that, so I came right back at him, sent him straight into the dirt. Now, I don't know if you could see, but I also went into the dirt, so I've got way less grip, and as I try to make this next turn, I'm kind of all over the place. It's a mess. So I fall all the way back to P7, P8, and I stay there toward the end of this lap. Rassen going into the dirt. I'm right behind Chutoy, and that's when a little bump there into Chutoy, but then Perez just punts me straight into the dirt. Keeps going. And there's Jonimal. So now it's down to P10. A little while later, I have caught up to Jonimal. Was not feeling so great about how he started this race, so I decided a little bump there to pass. Not a severe punt, but certainly contact and then a pass. But he's coming right back at me, and the old side swipe move. But it wasn't just me that he was having issues with. As you see a couple of cars go off the track, but now as he's looking at that 4-second penalty, and I didn't really love that side swiping, I decided we're gonna do that. And I will happily accept the 4-second penalty that came along with it. And this is Jonimal's camera, so he's having issues with more than just me as he punts those two guys bowling for Laguna. Hey, here's one more, the old side swipe move again. If you don't know that move in GT7, it's extremely easy to pull off. And there's just a punt from behind, gains position momentarily, and he's obviously not just trying to be coy with his dirty driving. He's literally just slamming into the side. But with all that fighting with him, there was actually some good racing this night, and Godzilla and I with some clean, close racing, so it can be done in this combination. The front-wheel drive Honda Civic at Laguna Seca for 4 laps. Not my favorite driving the front-wheel drive cars, but I do like driving the production cars. A little bit less power and more stock suspension, so they kind of really roll and pitch forward and back, and that can be helpful, especially with things like learning how manage your inputs. So I reach out to Jonimal. You want to try one clean? His response, nah. All right, man. I tried. But I did try actually to stay clean myself. I figured that was the olive branch. Let's see, maybe he gets the message. Maybe he calms down. He goes for it there, makes contact, and it looks like it was Rassen who kind of threw himself in there as well. I think by now, most of the guys who keep entering this lobby and have raced with this guy now see what he's all about. So I see him coming up the inside. Cool, I give him some room. I'm gonna, old switcheroo him, but he's having none of it, just trying to hammer me into the wall. doesn't work out so well for him. I was capturing this stream directly off the PlayStation, so you hear me on my headset mic laughing. So let's try it again. This time he's not even going to wait for turn one. Just side swipes me there. I think Godzilla saw it and decided to be a hero and send this guy off the track, which was, again, I'm laughing as I'm racing and seeing what's going on, this shenanigans. But I felt it was only right to thank this guy for the content, thank him for helping me make this video. And then we get into a little bit of back and forth, but then there's a Hotto suggesting that we should wreck each other, and I thought John Amal was doing a good job of wrecking me, and I kind of calmed down, didn't really feel like getting into it with him, but he had other ideas. This one didn't work out so well for him, as he's just trying to knock me out, and he just takes himself out, but here was the last incident I had with him. I see him coming at me through the corkscrew. I'm able to absorb the contact there, but this long left sweeper, there's really nowhere for me to go. He just plants his car into me and keeps going, and he got the best of me there. I tried chasing him down. I made a mistake there and just never was able to catch up, but I let him know, good job, bud. 1 for 6. That's maybe not the batting average you're looking for. But that ended up after the back and forth here in the chat and the name calling and me just laughing at this and making, suggestions. That was pretty much the end of this dude. If we meet again, I hope we can start with a clean slate, but man, as much as I tried the rest of those races, he just was not having it. So I let him know it's past your bedtime, and he called me a punk. I cried for a very long time, somehow got over it, and then got into some more racing here. I'm wrong. That was not the last. This was the last. So he did end up getting me. Now he's wailing away on that horn. Is he going to smash me? Of course he's going to smash me. And he's also getting rammed from the rest of these drivers who have been watching this for at least several races. So here we go, corkscrew. I am lined up perfectly, and it's a direct hit. He sunk my battleship. I'm into the dirt and unable to catch up as much as I tried there. But after all of that, there was actually some good racing here with Ultra Mega, probably not my favorite username, and Vegas, as we're able to race each other cleanly and in close proximity to one another without name calling and punting, side swiping, etc. Vegas with a half-second penalty. I get a good run going up the hill here into the corkscrew. Am I going to dive bomb? No, I'm not going to dive bomb. That would not be very wise. You can't really fit 2 cars through there simultaneously. It doesn't work. But able to keep up with him, at least keep it within about a second here. He makes a mistake, and now he's off in the sand. And I'm getting a decent run here. Am I going to be able to get past him? Yes. He's got a poor exit there. I think that's flashing his lights to let me know. Go by, which I do. Make it through here, going up the hill, trying to hunt down Ultra Mega, but he's got a 2+ second lead. It's not happening. You get flashing headlights from Vegas there, so I get the best of him on this one, but we did have several races going back and forth. We did end up sending friend requests, becoming friends, and commenting in the chat that it was nice to be able to have some good competitive racing like this without just smashing into each other. And there he's serving his half-second penalty. But hey, if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and you might like one of these videos.